let's get ready to rumble. I'm gonna do a little driving session quick. I'm gonna cough up a lung and we'll get rolling. That's right, KDK here on the ones and twos. Just giving you a little lovely day. Trying to make dong as moist as possible. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and cats and cats and bees. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I love you guys too much. I feel like crap. I did get a cough from that neighbor on the plane. I do not like him. He should have been like, I'm sick. I'm going to wear a mask and hide under everything and not cough on the entire plane. But he sure did. I saw you in a pit live stream where you talked about how you and a friend both whipped out different knives at the same time. Oh, where did I put that? I couldn't find it. I got crap all over. Whose live was that, Thomas? Beach day? Sister Stabes. Kathy went on a beach day. What's up, chicken fried steak? Kathy, Trish, Dale, Sergeant Maximus, Magnus Lutz. Ho! We have Dong and Thomas. Son of a bitch. I can't find anything. Here's one. Magnus Lutz. Ho, 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 ho. How you do? How you do? What's up, Derek? Just so everybody knows, Ling Long Dong is Derek, and that dude is Choice. Paul, all the Paul stickers are awesome. All the Paul stickers are awesome. What's up, Donnie? Who did I miss? Robin, Crab Castle Forge, and Magnus Lutz. Ho. What's up, y'all? My voice is still kind of eh. I hope I don't have a coughing fit. It's going to get hot by the end of the week. I should probably do something about servicing the AC. Yeah. This week. No, it's his name is it's not Derek for real. Yeah, Robin. It's Derek, the fine young gentleman that stayed with us on the trip. It's one of Dong's good buddies from way back, and now he's our good buddy because he is cool. He bought the fish hook fixed blade from Burning Stables, and if you watch some of the lives and stuff, you'll see him. He's cool as hell. And Derek for real is also cool as hell. Donnie's back at work. Kind of took his day off today. What's up, Kane Miranda? Appreciate you, KDK, for doing a YouTube live, even though you feel under the weather. Well, I would probably lay on the couch and fall asleep. Yeah, Derek is now family, part of the crew. I'd hang out with him anytime. I hope to go fishing with him one day. The fish hook Damascus canister that Clayton made is awesome. He does good work. His Damascus is fun. He's coming up with some cool patterns. And we love it. We love it. Kathy's number one. Top fan. Top fan. Trisha's dog won't let her take a nap. What's up, MK Ultra? Working and lurking. So you're at the beach, Kath? Kath? Sure. Kane says her sister stables, or their sister stables sheath is still holding amazing. It's true. So true. So true. For those that might not have tuned in or whatever, you guys seen this yet? Have you seen this yet? Fully rendered. What do you think? Huh? I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint it. Tell me that's not sick. Thanks, Andy, for coming up with that, making that happen. Basically use some software to take a 2D photo and turn it into a 3D file, and then he printed it. Got a big marlin tournament going on in Moorhead, NC, called the Big Rock. Was it called Big Marlin Fishing or Blue Marlin Fishing? I'm dating myself, but you guys already know. But there was a marlin fishing game on like the original Nintendo that was cool. And I mean, it was basic. It was one of them old school games. Bob Ross Squirrel Edition. But you spend literally 5 minutes reeling in this fish, and it'd go out and it'd come back and it'd go out, and then it'd break off, and you're like, oh, and you're gonna spend 10 minutes or driving around on the boat before you get another one on the line. It was quite the game back in the day. It was probably an 80s, 90s game. I'm gonna have to just show these every time. Things of beauty that I like to share with thee. What's up, Joe K? Yeah, I'll do my best. Little rough. Little bit rough. I want to know how one dates themselves. Oh, it's actually pretty easy, Trish. Oh, God. What did everybody carry? Anybody who went to Blade Show, you carrying your Blade Show treats? You carrying something different? Anybody got any hot new? I got something, a couple things new in the mail, but we're still so Blade Show filthy. I don't even know if we'll get to it. Who knows? Hi, Kathleen. How's Kathleen today? Guys, see, this is my carry for today. I can show you the actual carry, but I had some picks up here. Boom. So yeah, we'll just go right into it. I mean, sure, big idea design DLC pen. We have the awesome Gecko Customs Dune with the DLC, which I didn't know that was DLC, but this is my favorite piece of DLC I've ever seen. It is matte, and I'm not sure what it was that they did to get that matte DLC looking bolster, but it is so awesome. And then we have a case. Now let's just we're gonna get everywhere eventually. Me, Jelly of the Blade Showites, chicken fried steak. I could almost guarantee, what's up, Cliff? I could almost guarantee, Can of Biscuit, that if you asked me this question, if you asked me this question before Blade Show, I know my answer. And the question is, had you asked me before Blade Show, Dan, Kenman, are you going to buy a case knife at Blade Show? That would be said question. Let's say before the show, said question is, Kenman, are you going to buy a case knife at Blade Show? I am tired, Kathleen. I did not sleep well. I am sick. I'm going to hope I don't have a coughing fit. I am on the Robitussin. But yeah, I think you all probably know what the answer would be. In the chat, there's Kathleen. You would have said no. Anybody else have anything to say about that? Kenman, would you buy a case knife at Blade Show? Cicero, what is up? I heard from several people that the guys at Case were asshats. I actually never even went to the Case table or the booth or whatever. I never went there. I actually ended up somewhere else. What table was that? I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look it up. Did I say hi to Cliff Brought? Maybe. Feel like you can buy a case knife anywhere. Why buy a Blade Show unless it's a special edition? Well, A, it was. B, I feel like you shouldn't buy a case unless you handle it, because their quality QC is just. I have 5 cases and they're all wobbly crap. And I feel like if you were to buy a case, the only way you should buy a case is to physically pick it up, hold it, touch it, feel it, check it out, and then decide. But ordering it blind from a website, I will never do that again. 100%. I feel very strongly about how Case does not care about their tolerances. And they just make a design and they just whip it out there when they could have literally made 1 more prototype, 2 more prototypes, tightened up their tolerances, and actually made a quality product. But I don't think that they do that. And the reality is I held several of them, and they were definitely wobbly. Ooh, that one's wobbly. Ooh, that one's kind of solid. Ooh, this one's really solid. This one is solid. So I don't even actually know. This is a Case XX US made S35 VN that I decided to go for. And the reason I did it, I have reasons, several reasons. One guy was mad as heck because they were ignorant to his grandson because he wanted to see, not touch the peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. There's a couple other companies that are kind of like that too. Have you talked to anyone else that might be sick, or do you think you caught something? It was 100% on the plane, Kathleen. The guy right next to me on the plane was coughing the whole time in this violent, loud, really annoying way, and I just knew it. I'm like, dude, you are clearly not well. Get the hell out of here. We're stuck in a tube. He's this far away from me, coughing the whole damn time. Ugh. Try before you buy. 100%, Robin. Try before you buy. Case just doesn't care because they have the name and brand recognition. I bet they hardly do any business at Blade shows compared to the rest of the year. It's literally just to be written off. Paul, I agree. I'm not a fan. I've been very disappointed with most of what I've seen with it. But I am also a person of the community. And I made some decisions. I hope you didn't catch Ebola. A couple of schmucks at Blade Show won't affect the brand or sales whatsoever, right? And we all did lose our voices. A lot of us were losing some voices for sure. People are inconsiderate. It's like waiters that go to work sick, right? And you're going to serve and touch everyone's food. So dumb. What's up, tired of it? David the Fifth. Got to hang out with David the Fifth. Dude, we're all knife fam, but when you get a little bit closer, a little bit more, when you get to hang out with the person in real life, and all the folks are just great. And I was very blessed to have been able to spend time with y'all. Anyway, I bought this case for a few reasons. One of them, I was like, I found one that was solid. I was like, okay, that's solid. This is a USA made. I don't have any that are USA made cases. So that is like, okay, I can take one for the team. I can take one for the team. I'm a player. I'm the one who wants to know. We share, we talk, we give honesty about our opinions on knife experiences, etc., etc. Kevin Smith and I, what the hell? And so I thought it would be an experiment. I can invest my money for the team, for the family, so that we can further expand our knowledge and potentially learn something. Maybe learn nothing, maybe learn something good, maybe learn something bad. Either way, it was like, you know what? I'm going to try this out, take one for the team. I would have called that guy out for coughing like that. I would have asked to be sat somewhere else. Well, the plane was completely booked, unfortunately. There was literally no other spots. There were people on standby hoping to get on the plane. The pit was insane, and that's putting it nicely. It was super fun. If you want to just get a taste of it, I did do a live stream of the pit. It's called Live from the Pit. It's about 20, 30 minutes long. You get a little bit of a flavor. Sharing is caring. Ugh. Ugh. Dave the Fifth. So much fun with you guys. Bunch of 100 solid P. 100%. No doubt. So I took one for the team. I bought a USA-made S35VN case so that I can test it out. We can see what's happening. See if it, does it hold up? How's the blade steel? What do we get? What's going to actually happen? We don't know. Could be decent, could be shit. I don't know. But I got it. I bit the bullet and picked it up for us, for all of us. Some of you may have already made up your nines. I thought most case knives were made in the US. All the cheap ones, or are they? God, if they are, maybe they are, and they're just garbage. They are so inconsistently terrible. And the one they handed me was crap. I like the one, and I should have just said I'm going to put it in my pocket, and they're like, let's put it in a box. And they go put it in the box, and I was like, wait, is that the one? And they're like, yeah, and I grabbed it. I'm like, no, this one is not the one. And I'm like, that one, it's this one right here. Almost like they took the solid one that I picked up, put it back on the shelf, and gave me a different one on purpose. I'm not saying that's what they did. I'm on the case to test the case. So this is S35 VN case knife. Another reason I picked it up is it does happen to match really well with my Gecko Customs. I mean, tell me those don't look nice together. Jesus Christ, that's loud.
Towards KDK Tarkin 1 for the team. LOL, next time I hit the Twin Cities, we have to get together.
Do you come to the Twin Cities often, bro? Because that sounds great. Anytime. You're welcome to stay here. Hit me up. But it does actually look, it complements my Gecko Dune, right? I mean, tell me that actually doesn't look good together. With that black bolster, that matte black bolster, and then the handle. Close the door next time. No emojis. I'm sorry. I don't have time for anything right now, man. Except for I guess I'm here doing this. I'm gonna literally fall asleep on the couch as soon as we're done. I've been busy. We can let it slide. I need help. I just need help. Thinking about a Twins game this summer. David, dude, absolutely hit me up. Let me know. We'll plan it out. That'd be great. But these do complement each other, right? Dong is into complimenting things. And so if he kind of agrees. And, dude, slip joints with the hole instead of a nail nick, that is rad, dude. I actually really like the hole option. Nice half stop. It's centered. But again, QC. I had to dig through 3 or 4 or 5 of them to find this one. And then I almost didn't get this one. Right? So I've got it. But, I mean, I haven't done the review yet. But you guys want to see a little sneak preview? All right, you guys ready for the sneak preview? What do you think is going to happen? Guesses? Got a piece of paper right here. Zippo owns who? Slip joint grip and hole. Dude, it's fire. I already did this, so I know what's going to happen. Robin says clean cut. So this is the show special discounted case S35 VN I picked. Trish says won't cut. Any other guesses before I show you? I think well, it wasn't at the Case booth though. That's the thing. It was at some other booth. I'd have to look it up. I can't remember. But I feel like they tried to pull the magic switch. Maybe not on purpose, but either way, it was like, this is not the knife I wanted. There were some awesome show special deals for sure. That was another thing. I got a good discount off of the actual price because of the blade falls out of the handle. What's up, Brashear Beer? It's Case, so it won't cut well out of the box, says Terry. We're just going to go right to it. And yeah, watch this. Nope. Nope. I give it like maybe a 2.5, 3. When you go and look at it up close, there is a burr on there. It is not great. You can tell it needs work. It tears, not cuts. So first off, they might have bait switched me. Second off, not sharp. So not doing good yet. Nailed it. It is not sharp. The edge needs work. Someone else was saying they think that their S35 VN is poo-poo town. So we're going to continue to test it. Like I said, I bet the bullet. I went for it so that you don't have to. We'll find out that maybe it's a decent little knife if you pick out the right one, or maybe we'll find out it sucks. Here we are. Here we are. It'd be nice if that exact model, that exact design ends up being a good knife. I can't guarantee it will, but it would be cool if it did because it does match this tune really nice. Definitely one of my favorite pickups. Steven over at Gecko. Very cool. That bolster lock with the button. Should have bought that sci-fi sharpener. It's like, how much is that thing? Like $500-600? I don't have the money for that. And to be honest, tired of it. I was kind of trying to get in there with them, Maybe get a little discount. That would be the goal. Cicero, I lived in Poo Poo Town. Where, Sartell, back when the paper mill was still going? That's a bottle opener, Apex. Yeah, that's a bottle opener. This is a fist pound bottle opener. See, there's the notch. This was a gift from Hate Nate. Thank you, Hate Nate. Really fancy paperweight bottle opener made out of brass. Actually got one for all of us. So I have this one, I have Derek's, and I have Grateful Dong's. And we are going to shipwreck them, which sounds fun. I have had to sharpen every case that I've owned out of the box. Thanks for that info, Terry. Good to know. S35 blade could have a burnt edge. Several proper sharpenings could take care of it. It just looks like it's got a rolled off burr and it hasn't been cleaned up yet. I looked at it close under my an eyepiece. I was like, yeah, it's not far because when you look at the sharpen lines, you've got the blade and you've got these nice crisp lines going this way, but it's right on the end. It's like you got to get that burr off of there. Maybe a couple strops. I'm going to probably give it a few passes and a couple strops. But I'm going to do the unboxing video first so that I can show the before and after. There's the smock. It was also very good time hanging out with Smock and David and the Coates all came over to the house. If you haven't watched that live yet, you should. It's a good time. And then Donnie was there too, and Donnie and Ern and Fred and Hayden. It was a good time. I think next year we're gonna have to plan that. I think we should start prepping now, and the plan should be that at Blade Show next year we get an Airbnb like we do, and then we plan a Thursday night get together. And then what we can do is on that first night, we can kind of do what we did this year, except for invite more people. You know, then we can make sure like Trish and Bob and whoever else is there, we can kind of actually turn it into like a get together. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? I need to back this up. You ever back it up? Ooh, that's further back. That's almost too far back. Why do you do this? This is too close. Can't I? Couldn't I? Didn't I? Wasn't this? I don't know. You could only pick one of these knives that I picked up at the show. Would it be the case? No. It would not. Which one would you grab? Which one do you think was my bestest? Smock, did you post like or do you even do that? Like a post your haul? A photo of the haul? The Kizer really impressed you? This one is great. The action is fantastic. We have a DLC coated Vanex titanium Kizer. This was my win. I won the top prize. Actually, Bill did. And Bill is one of the reps at Kizer. And when all the reps at Kizer were winning, everyone in the party was saying rigged, rigged, rigged. You know, like a haul. Take it like a man. I mean, make it like a tan. I forgot what this is called again. Too many knives. Serpentine. It's like a serpentine belt. Thumbs out easy, flicks out easy. Front flipper is fine. Oh, yeah. What's up, Sean? Sean's a cool dude. Is Trouble Bunny in here too? Two favorite is the Gecko Custom Dunes and the KB Venom. The Venom. I understand that it appears that I spent a significantly large amount of money at the show. I know it does appear that way, but I can assure you it's not necessarily completely true. What's the one beside the Kubi on the left? So, Kubi, this one? Yeah, Dong and Derek, you guys left before I got my last kind of grabs on that last day, I suppose, huh? That's a nice $200 Kubi Venom or KB Venom, says Thomas. Oh, Thomas, if you only knew. Smock's gonna maybe post a haul. You did? Aw, where'd you post it? Where did you post it? There it is. There. You got a Francois? What happened over here? So, Dong, which one are we talking about? This one here? KB, I have the list. This one has this really cool hollow sound to it. This one is the KB Mantra. Retails for $280, M390 titanium, snappy, hollow. I found it, Smock. I found it. Lightning was trash because it was in the hotel, but whatever. Oh, lightning. How many draws or freebies were there? What do you mean, Sergeant? It has this weird, like, hollow sound to it. I dig it. And that horny. Oh, I'm horny for the horny. Big old fat handle and this nice looking blade. Yeah, Sergeant, what do you mean? How many draws? Or I ended up with 26 knives. I paid for 9 of them. I did not pay regular price for most of them. I did not pay regular price for most of them. I was very fortunately well taken care of. I cannot divulge my secrets. How many knife giveaways were there at the show, or am I doing them? Or there were a lot of giveaways at the show. Lots of the companies do several giveaways. Kansept did one every day. Tenable did one every day. There were several. KDK needs to teach a class on how to take a group photo on a large staircase. Oh, that was so dumb. They took it from the top. They need to take it from the bottom. Do you see the photo? I'm in the photo. Actually, the live stream's in the photo.
At MK_Ultra42 became a member. At MK_Ultra42 celebrates 3 months of membership. Let's go 3 more. FYI, this is Miranda Keith 3589.
Miranda Keith, MK Ultra. Thank you guys so much. Much love. Much appreciation for the 3 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry. Okay, let's take a look at the old Smock since I asked. Oh, Smock. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. MCK Custom Pizza Cutter on the top. Scorpion 6 mech tag there. Brad Zinker Crosscut Fat Carbon Custom. 3LDH4 with burl inlays. Francois Machine drop point folder. Rivery 0. PM2 Tonto. ADV Crusher. Revenant Corpse G10 Sharpie. Stickers, etc. Let's look at it big. That's what the Smock picked up. Oh, I didn't get that Paul, the Angel Paul. You don't need to look at it. Too late. It's too late. We already did. We already did. Screenshot that, kids. Kenman discounted knife Kenman. I was told I should not divulge. What's up, Gabe? You okay? Thanks, Laser Ghost. G-Ball gave it to me. There was a reason, but I missed the first part. Sorry. I must have that pizza cutter to properly redefine my being. Oh. Tactical pizza cutter. It's pretty cool looking. What's the blade steel on the pizza cutter there, Smock? No slop on the table here, huh? Looks like there's a little slop coming out right around here. What is that? Tactical pizza cutter. It's already sent to pizza operator. Here's me. Here's Hate Nate. Ugh. Look at that full titanium Dune. That actually looks sick in the full titanium. It was tough for me not to get that one. Although I do love my DLC bolster. So, I mean, right? Right? Well played. It's a good move, Smock. That's a good move. DLC titanium blade on the cutter. Jesus. The PM2 is for Renee and the Sharpie's for Paul. Look at you. Smocky. Ooh, ooh, Smocky poo. Here's Trish. Trish got one of the Angel Pauls too. What is he holding? Is that his bag of Pinar snips in his mouth, or what is that? It's a Capri Sun. I missed that meme. I haven't been able to be on there enough. Hate Nate, my man. Is Hate Nate in here? Why don't I see him? Is my boy in here? Or are you just talking about him? You're just talking about him because we looked at his stuff. What's up, John R? Gabe, if I was to get a pizza cutter, I would have tried for an August Originals one or a Pizza Axe. Trish got two. Boom, boom. What's this one, Trish? What's this? Trish. It's an applesauce packet. Oh, the baby Mott's. I see it now. Trish, what's this little fixie? These are both tag-alongs, right? Yeah. I never got mine. I was told it was going to be sent, and I never got it. That was over a year ago. There it is. The fish hook Damascus fixie from Burning Stables Forge. Now Derek's. Or Ling Long Dong. Cupid Paul sucking in his Mott's juice pouch. Yep. It looks like an animation for Monty Python. It does. It totally does. Going through Blade Show withdrawal. Yeah, it's sad. It happens so fast. Start planning for next year. I think that's what we should do. We'll end up with a crew that's going to get a Airbnb again. And then I want to plan out and do like a meetup. And so everyone that's there actually literally plan on a meetup rather than we just kind of messaged whoever we were talking to and got them out at the house and just have a good time. Because that was really fun. That was really fun. You aren't safe on live streams. The screenshot key is primed and ready. They are. It is. And it's for the world. It's just out there. But Smocky Poo, you do it enough. I just don't even care. You know, hit it up, screenshot it. Meetup would be great. And it wouldn't be hard to do. If everyone's in town, it's like, all right, Thursday night, first night, you're getting into town. This is where the party's at. It wouldn't be that hard. I mean, we did it. We had a dozen of us or so, and it was really fun. I had a really, really good time. I was glad that because I had to go and get my my badge, and then a few people were there getting their tickets or their wristbands early. And so when we were there, we ran into Smock and Ian and David. Actually ran into a few other people, ran into Bob Tism. And I don't know, a ton of folks. But if we plan it up, I think it would be easy to do. Derek, you cut much with this yet? You still just enjoying looking at it? Man, that thing is sexy. It's sexy. Here's Dong's Hall. That Berg blade's hot. And this Lishan fixed blade, the thing is cool. I really like that. It's hard for me to plan to go to Atlanta after what happened last time. As a kid, Gabe, you push through it, you meet up with us, you have a blast. It changes your whole perspective. If we're talking blades, technically I was wrong. I had probably 50 hook blades and 60 blades for an X-Acto knife. That's not knives, bro. We're talking complete functional tools, not just a replacement blade. Fred's driving home or driving, haven't taken pictures of the pickups yet. The Golem is rad. That's a nice group, nice little group. But yeah, these two on the left and this one on the bottom, just really top doggy. This one here is really cool. And the fixies, that when you hold that fixie in your hand, it's like, wow, this is actually, wait, am I actually supposed to use the knives I bought? Huh. You can use them however you like. The new Golem looks so much better than the original and way better than Paul's. That's great. I'm going to cough. Was that better? Ugh. Nobody likes the details, guy. Ugh. Definitely losing it. Okay, we've kind of gone through there. We got some today's carry. Here's Hate Nate. When did he post this? Just now? Hate Nate, why aren't you in the live? Do ya voodoo? Dude, the new oh my god. Losing my brain. Sorry. When is the voodoo doll supposed to be available? Still, I don't know yet. Still. Woo! Robin, where'd you get this? Wow, look at that Hamon on there. That's cool. Held that Ripley for forever. It is so nice. Woo! Man, I'm dying slowly over the next 50 years or so. Oh. Sorry. I'm rough. I go through stages where I'm fine, and then all of a sudden I'm not for about 2 minutes. And then I'm dying again. We'll get by. I promise. I promise. Jesus. Order yourself an orange G10 Best Tech Baha'i. That's this one here. Oh my god. I failed it. This thing is really fun. Wow. I can't do anything with my left hand right now, apparently. A right hand? I don't even know what hand it is. Got on the Laser Ghost books. Lousy at being patient. Hey, congratulations, John. You're on the books. Trish says she had a Ripley visit today. top flip, boom. This little Bestech Be High is just fun. I really like it. Fell in love with it instantly. I remember seeing it before someone had one or something, and I was like, ooh, that's cool. I might want to consider that. But then when I saw it at the show and picked it up, went like this, it was like, yeah, done. And when you grab in here, jimps all the way up. Finger, boom, 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 pinky grab, full grab, thumb stuck, doing work. He's on the books. Couple IPAs and the others. Yeah, Donnie, but I can't breathe. Which makes my chestal. You know, Smock. It's over sideways, backside of the page, you know. Donnie promised. Ooh, a Donnie promise. He's quickly like, right? I've wanted one of these for a while. Ah, failing all over the place, guys. Falling apart. And now I have one. You can't really get these. The Towser S. Dragoon gave it to me as a gift. How's the mouse bird? All hail Godzilla. It might be my favorite grab. I love the mouse bird. Dustin design. I was excited about it when it was a prototype. It has a floating back spacer, got the gold accents with the bronze. It is a button actuated inset, like liner lock, whatever. And my noise gate kind of messes it up, but I don't know if you can hear that. Let me know. It has a nice, it's not like a ting, like a sing ting. It's more like a tunk. I love it. I think it's great. And then you have the front flipper on it too. Boom. Really enjoying the cantilever with the pinch lock and the index rollback flipper. The ongoing joke was that I wasn't actually on the books and was waiting for one. So he pulls out this raggedy notebook. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. He's got books. So you can hear the tang through the thing. I like it a lot. And the feel. The poon, the jimps all the way to the top of the poon and the choke up spot. I love it when you get a nice choke up spot, a nice poon grab, boosh, and then you're in. Plenty of handle out the backside, cutting, doing work. You've got this grind here, but it gives you some big belly, but it also pushes the tip out far enough. So if you're in there for doing some draws, you don't have too much belly in the way, so you don't have to get up on it too terribly far this way. What is this again? This is the Artisan Cutlery Mouse Bird. I believe, what are we looking at? Let's see if I can get the focus to work for us today. S35 VN. And now the focus doesn't work there. Yep. The floating back spacer. Flicking hole, and then the front flipper. Oh my God. My hands are sweaty. It's hot in here. Not the poon grab with the belly movement. Shipwreck paperweight coming soon. Yes. Well, I have 3 of them. I got 3 of these. So I got to do them up pretty soon. That's going to be fun. I'm excited to see how it reacts with the facets and the lines. And then I'm even considering that because those facets are there, you could take this after it's done and kind of lay it down like that on something and do that and maybe get the edges of the facets to pop out a little bit. We all know KDK like a nice jimped poon for that extra traction on the poon. You know it. You know it. One of my favorite things in life. Eat some oranges. My hands are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. The fact that I have books is humbling and awesome. Thanks to all. Much love. Donnie, you do great work. No CNC, no mill. Great stuff. He's got a few available. And he's got books. Get on them. Get on them. Yep. No maybe. Yep. Yep. Really like it. I love this little double detent too. Boom, boom. Oh, I missed. Let's try again. Boom, boom. Damn it. Almost. Pop it out. Pop it in. I no longer have the green shiny one. Fred. It's right here. It's right here. This is the Venom. The sickest green Venom. Crystallized titanium from KB. Cicero. KB Venom. Yeah, you can look it up. Yeah, this is extremely more expensive than, yeah. Giddy up. Donnie cuts his clips out with his teeth. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Get some Katie, get some NyQuil cold and flu. I got some Robitussin, which is probably very similar. Moving to the country. So yeah, this is the Venom. This is definitely the most expensive as far as cost, or, you know, well, okay, wait. Can't say cost. I'd say if the retail value of each thing on the table, this is definitely the most expensive. Thanks again to KB. I did give them some money. And then this is also a KB. This is the KB stroller. Also quite expensive. This is full DLC with the 80s camo carbon. And I believe this is 20, yeah, CPM 20 CV. Can't wait to see the ugliest knife ever made, executed to absolute perfection by a G named Donnie. Rear flipper, front flipper, flick and fuller. That is a little harder to get, but you can get it. Dan bats his big blue eyes and people just give him things. KB did not, okay. As much disclosure as I can do. KB did give me, we'll start off. He gave me this right away. He's like, I know you do custom stuff. Take this one. This is the Kubi something. Fun little budget 14C with the white G10. So right away when I bumped into him, he was like, oh, good to see you again, blah, blah, blah. Talked for a bit. And then he said, here, take this. I know you like doing the custom stuff, so we're going to do a custom die. And I'm a schmoozer. I try to make everybody happy around me. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? So, they gave me this. I'm going to do a fade dye, maybe media blast and sand or acid etch, stone wash. I don't know. We're going to do something to it. We're going to customize it in a fun little way. Then he gave me this one for a giveaway, which is awesome. Very generous of KB Kubi. This one is called the Yondo Double Detent M390 Titanium. This retails for $240, and this is going to be a giveaway. So you guys pay attention. Probably do it on Thursday. But, you know, we're not going to talk about it Oof, it was good up to the thumb disc. Are you behind? Oh, this one here. I'm actually not mad at thumb discs. I wasn't happy about them, but now I'm kind of used to it. There, I got one. So this double detent Yondo is kind of fun. You push it out. There is no lock. But then you get right here and give it a push back. I haven't been able to do it very good today. There it went. Anybody have a double detent? Thumb discs are a fad from the past. I'd rather stay buried. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of them either, but the ones I've tested in the last year are actually really not bad. So I know I bought one. I can't remember what it was, where it was, but I got a couple and I was actually surprised. It's definitely not my thing. I would prefer a flick and wall all day. Fred has a double detent. There it went. I got a good one right there. Boom. It's just the right pressure. There. 3 in a row. That's just satisfying. Now that I've got it, there's like 4 or 5 in a row. That's really fun. Boom. Feels good. Actually looks really nice with this one, which is the Protocol. KB Protocol M390 titanium. So what I was getting at is KB did give me this, and then that, you know, they just gave that to me to customize it, have fun with it. They gave me this for a giveaway. So this was a gift. Gift and a gift. Much appreciation to KB. I went back on the last day and I bought these 3. And they gave me a great deal on these 3 right here. Really nice premium KB stuff right here. I think of all of them, the Protocol is probably my favorite. Look at this action. Protocol is all that. This could be my favorite knife grab. The one thing I don't like about this is that I have to keep my thumb way down here. You can't put any pressure on the lock bar to flick it open as a lefty. Boom. B's and TC blades were at Remet. That's correct. What's up, Trouble Bunny? Trouble Bunny gave me a Hank. Boom. Tell me this doesn't look awesome. All right. Stroller on the Hank. Fred says Protocol has been his favorite KB so far. This just feels great. It's big, jimps, poon, choke up. Feels good in the hand. I love the blade shape. Jimps down here. Good grip. What's this one retail for? $240. So originally he was going to give me a good price on this one here. And then I was like, I might get a couple other things. And he was like, oh, I'll pick a few out. So I picked these 3 out. And then he gave me a spectacular price for these 3. And then he's like, yeah, come back towards the end of the show, which I did. And then he gave me a spectacular price on the Venom. And much appreciation to KB. All those guys are great, making some good stuff. And look at that crystal titanium. That is wild sauce. It's quality knife. Same designer as the Best Tech Taipan. You can kind of see in the blade the similarities. Bees was in Alaska selling ice cubes to Eskimos. Trouble Bunny should attach a logo to the Hanks. I think so. I think so. She was trying not to step on the Hank maker's toes, but I feel like people can make. I think this is the regular Venom. I took a picture of it. Hold on. KB Venom top liner lock, pocket folding, green anno crystal limited run. S90 CPM S90V. And very well done on the crystal tie. I'm not the hugest fan. Fred says KB showed him no love. They like my channel. Those guys like my channel, and I appreciate them. And they really took care of me in Texas as well. What company impressed me the most? You could say KB because I have 5 Primos right here. That's definitely a thing. Gecko, everything Gecko Steven's been making is great. I really like it. Yeah, I don't know. I would almost have to say this year was KB though. Should reach out to KB, see if they'll pick up the Orlock XL. Terry, that's Terry. I don't know. Yes, please. Yes, please. Orlock XL. The Orlock is almost perfect as it is. Call it the Horlock. Woo, Terry, do it. Man, that would be rad. I'm not really into shiny stuff, but the Venom is dope. Mick, 100% with you. I really am not big on the crystallized titanium, and a full titanium version, not crystallized, just a plain Jane TI, like these two. This is my jam. I love living in this world. You know, just a nice, clean, textured titanium tends to be my favorite. I should design a knife just for Paul. No blade, just a huge flipper tab. Yeah, Donnie was talking about making one for him with a huge flipper tab on it that the knife wouldn't function until he cut the flipper tab off. Sounds genius. What's up, Brown Sugar? How you doing? And Rachel, good to see you. Is the biggest haul you've gotten from the show, from any of the shows? I would say this is definitely the year I'm trying to save the most money and not spend the most money. I also happen to bring home the most knives at the highest amount of value. So how's that work? I'm moving up in the world. I don't know. I mean, lucky. I'm very fortunate and very lucky to have slowly built and put myself into a position where, for some reason, of the 26 knives that I got, I only paid for 9 of them. And that wasn't full price either. And I'm not trying to brag. I just have been very blessed with some relationships and some situations that have gone my way. Best pros out there are Devo and Best Tech. Man, Devo, Lefty, those guys are great. He's doing a lot of cool stuff. Those giant ones that they made, the like XXL, whatever it's called, Granddaddy Boy, is awesome. And Best Tech has some new models that Fred just said, yeah, they are incredible. They have one coming out. I can't remember what it was, but I would have bought it. I would have bought it right off the bat. I picked it up, held it. I was like, damn, this feels great, looks great. But it was a proto, so kind of one of those things. But I was like that in Texas with this one here, the mouse bird from Artisan Cutlery. This was not available in Texas, but I wanted it. But listen to this. Oh, it's fun. I really like this, the design style of this bad boy. Just cool, feels great in the hand. Those jimps are like perfect. That is the exact separation, thickness, and roughness of jimps that I love. I had to buy KB a cool after seeing someone's live from the show. That's what we're all here for. Kind of show off, help see the stuff that's out there, help people find things that they're excited about. The way they did the green crystallized tie is sick. And they put a price on it too. Comparative to the ones that are just plain Jane, this one's like a couple hundred more. Kubi does top compression locks now, right? Top or lights like this. I tried to buy all 5 Best Tech Protos. Vu laughed at me and said no, right? I was like, dude, let me take this one. He's like, can't. I would buy anything off Kev. Yeah, dude. I honestly, all in all around, a company where I think I love just about everything they make. Devo's definitely one of them. I love all their designs. They're great. They're really good. I have 3 or 4 of them, and I love them all. It's a combination of the hair and the eyes. I'm flustering people, Don. Hypnotized by, dude, my eyes look like, right now, I look like I'm about to fall over. What's a TLL? Oh, top liner lock. I had to think about it for a half a second. Blade Show Atlanta proved that Kenman is now officially a knife influencer. At least the companies think I am, I guess. Am I yelling? I feel like I'm shouting. I'm sorry. I can talk at this voice here. Headed out to dinner. Have a good rant. Trouble Bunny, thank you very much. Awesome stuff. We're planning on a Thursday night meetup next year. My favorite Devo Proto was the Hooch. Yes. Fred got that Hooch. Fred, post up a photo of it. We'll look at it. I don't really consider myself a knife influencer, though. I'm more of a spread the worder. Dude, that's exactly what I'm not trying to be an influencer, though. I'm trying to just be part of the community. I want to be part of the community, and I want to share my knowledge and share other people's knowledge with each other. What's up, Corey? Good to see you. How'd you enjoy the show? The show was so good. It was the biggest community builder, and I don't mean in like a business sort of way. I mean in a like, I can't, you know how many times, that's the smooth voice that Dan used to seduce the vendors. Hey, how you guys doing? So, see, you got that nice looking venom right there. You guys wanna let me have it? But what really is there was something that happened a bunch of times. For example, I have slowly been meeting a lot of the people and bumping into people. We just get a bit of Kenman ASMR. Oh, you're gonna get more of that, Corey. Promise you. Where I already know, well, I had already met several of these people, but I had several situations where I was sitting there with Hate Nate, right? And we're at the pit and I'm talking to Hate Nate, and then up comes Fed Harrison, and I'm like, Fed, I was like, buddy, boom. And he's like, what's up? Good to see you. And I'm like, do you know who this is? And he's like, nope, no idea. And I'm like, you know who this is? And they're like, nope. And it was like, Hate Nate, Mr. Harrison. And they're like, oh, damn, oh, what's up, boys? Oh, good to see you, blah, blah, blah. I saw that exact kind of interaction happen several times. It was a beautiful thing. How many times I got to see a couple folks that didn't know each other yet, You know, like, oh, this is Clayton from Burning Stables, and this is Weldon Carey. Or you know, I'm not exactly remembering all the ones that happened, but I physically got to witness a bunch of people that already knew each other, they've already talked a bunch, but never got to put the face with the name, and it was beautiful. It just the amount of amazing folks that, you know, all of you, companies, distributors, knife makers, all coming together in one spot and then like socializing. Ugh, fantastic time. So I didn't necessarily make as many videos as I maybe could have. Didn't go live maybe as much as I could have. But I'm definitely, as you all know, I like to live in the moment. And if we're having a good moment, I'm not really worried about all that other stuff at that moment. And to me, popping the camera up, yes, we have fun. You want to share it. You want to get it on so people can be there with us. But at the same time, if you're kind of in that thing, you know, you just got to kind of enjoy it. Soak it in. What's up, Lion Not a Sheep? Rachel says, what up, Matt Conklin? That's it, right there, all close like. You can see all the pores on my nose. Now nibble on my ear. Just a little, just a little. No, no, no. Leave them on. Lion Not a Sheep. Matt Conklin says, package is held up at West, but the tracking was updated. Grown-ass men getting giddy over the hobby and getting super excited to meet each other warms my heart. Bro, I was touched. I don't know if you guys saw my live yesterday. I almost got a little emotional. But seriously, this is so good for me. I can't thank you all enough. Such a fantastic time. And Blade Show is just a potential opportunity to be able to create those moments and times with each other and like share the love for knives and just share the love for good people, dude. It's just the greatest thing ever. I might be the only person to super chat KDK while you're in a live on camera. He did. During the live, I'm like, there's David, and then he gets on his phone and does a little $5 super chat. Thank you, David, for that super chat. Someone got a 919-pound marlin, says Crab Castle Forge. Wow, in that tournament, 919-pound fish. That is wild. I wonder how long did it take him to land it? Probably a while. Oh my God. Oops. What's everybody want to see? We haven't pulled the Baxter out yet. This is the Luft Baxter. This is wood. It is dark, but look at this. It's my lighting, but look at this, the richness and thickness and depth of this wood. Dude, you ever seen wood so deep? Look at the action on it. How's the 80s camo carbon knife? I love the shape and the design of this Baxter. I think it's super cool. I fell in love with this big old butt right here and the whole shape of it. Just posted the hooch. I see it, Fred. We'll look at it in a second. Rachel, the 80s knife, this one. This is the KB Stroller. I'm not really sure how I ended up with these knives on the table here. This is one of their Ultra Primos, full DLC. Have a little hard time, you can see, flicking it out. because of this bolster, and my hands are, I'm sweating right now. It's hot. My AC doesn't work. I got to get that fixed. Front flipper, very satisfying. Does have the rear flipper on there. And then you can flick it out. Maybe I can't today. But you just have to be careful of that semi-protected bolster lock there. Front flipper is the most satisfying. It does feel really nice in the hand. It's nice and wide, good choke up, big old pile of jimps right there. Ah, here we go. Can I keep up?
Dan, chat, edging a legend buck, Voltron, Jason's missing by the way, lava lamp, wish I was a big tree, lament configuration, and last but not least, Foog ton of knives, hi. Get to feeling better Dan, stat. Nice wood, oi.
Nice wood, oi. Hate Nate, that man, Hate Nate, thank you for the $20. Thank you for the wonderful, everything you do, everything. If you have ever met a fantastic human being, this guy is just top notch. And it's not because he just gave me a $20 super chat. I'm just saying he's real. He's real. He doesn't mess around. Great guy to talk to hang out with, to chat with. Glad he's in my world. Glad I'm in his world. Hey, Nate, thank you very much. We had such a good time, and I appreciate everything you do for the community. Hey, Nate gave me a couple gifts as well. He had a few knives he gifted to most. I mean, God, he was being very generous to everyone. How are we so blessed? So he gave us all the Nuck. These are Urban EDC fist pound bottle openers made out of brass. Cool texture on them. I'm going to do a shipwreck so we all have a matching. So it's me and Derek and Grateful Dong. All will have one shipwrecked up. Super cool. He also gave me this fixed blade from Tops, which is just wild. Look at how thick it is. 0.18 thickness on the blade, the chopper. And look at this, the balance on this. See what's happening? Notice how it's just on my finger. It's not falling. I'm going in every direction circularly, up, down, left, right. BA select start. And it just sits in your hand. It just locks in. This is just a little chopping machine. And then he also gave me this C. Reisner Cutlery, huge beast of a slip joint. S90V and jigged titanium on there. Look at how huge this thing is. Choke back on it. Look at that. Thing's an absolute beast. Thank you for everything. Hey, Nate. How about the side-by-side comparison between the Best Tech BHA and the Kizer Microbe? Sure. Baxter reminds you of a Mallory design. I dig it. Yeah, it's great. Mallory's designs are great too. John says it was his first blade. Was amazing how friendly and inclusive everyone is in the community. Dude, we're just family. We're just there to hang out, talk, and enjoy each other's company. And absolute fantastic. Oh, wow. My chat just jumped. How did I miss all that? Cicero's activating a new phone. Somebody just got a KB stroller on Blade Runner Outpost for $85 in a game. That's hell of a deal. I think that the stroller is like $360. What's the favorite knife you came home with? Not correlated to price of knife or cost to me. Correct. It's gonna be one of these three. One of these three. The protocol is awesome. It's got a great feel, but it does have a full liner lock that I get caught up on. So that might bring her down. Then we have these two here. The Gecko Customs Dune. I love this thing. But I think the Artisan Cutlery with the ting, the mouse bird. It's probably my favorite pickup. It's just a great looking design. Feels good in the hand. It was great watching you enjoy yourself at Blade Show. I'm glad. One of my, honestly, okay, little quick story time. One of my favorite things that happened at Blade Show is something that it may not be. Wow, I'm way behind on chat. I apologize for that. I'll get caught up in a second. But literally, what kind of phone is it? Oh, Cicero was having phone problems. But yeah, I would say my favorite event that happened, like almost, I don't know, they're all great. But what happened was this.
Dan, you need to have KSK make you more shelves.
Yeah.
Maybe a room addition for all of those knives. Smiley face emoji.
David says, Hate Nate's about the most cool chill guy I've ever met. Smock up there on top of good dudes too. Mo Patty, I mean, what, Trish, Jesus. When you read, you stay. I appreciate it. And yeah, I should talk to him about getting a few more shelves. That might be a good idea. I'm starting to run out of space. But honestly though, Ray got one that you could hear it from like 20 feet away. You could hear it 20 feet away. You could hear the ting. It was pretty wild. But so Kathleen messaged me and said that she was interested in the new Gateway fixed blade, which is right here. So Kathleen's like, yeah, you should go see if they do have those fixies. I'm interested in one. And so I went over, and during the live stream, I messaged her. I said, oh, Kathleen, are you here? She was there. It's like, Kathleen, let's go get you one. So during the live, we went over to Jack Wolf, and I talked to them, and I said, Kathleen, I am picking up a Gateway fixie for her. And so they pulled out all the purple ones because that was the one that she wanted, right? And so they took them all out, laid them all out, right? And then we picked them up, flipped them over. And then on the live stream, Kathleen got to physically look at them and pick which one she wanted right then and there. Like that, it was just this moment. I don't know. We're friends, we're family, we're together, but it's like you couldn't make it to the show. You wanted something at the show. I was there. We were able to be live and then show it off. Say, hey, you like 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then she picked this one. And then I picked it up for here it is. And we'll be shipping it out to her. And then she gets to enjoy it. She gets to enjoy an actual pick of a knife from the show without ever actually being there. Like, what? I mean, they pulled them out and they let her pick, like that is like the greatest thing. Great knife. I'm sure she's going to love it. I'm so glad to have been able to facilitate and make that happen. I picked up one for Kevin Smith and Knives as well. Not during the live stream, but I messaged him and I sent him a photo of it. And I'm like, these are what they got. And he wanted the crystallized blue one. And then it was like, boom, I picked that up for him. And it's just cool. It's the purple one was a show special that could only be purchased at the show. And then we got it for Kathleen. Like, tell me that's not right. I just gets me. It gets me. So many good moments, and just being able to hang out. There were so many times where we'd walk and I'd bump into some people, or I got stopped. You know, and again, I'm a humble guy. I'm just another person. I'm not trying to, I never want to like feel like I'm bragging about anything or whatever. I'm just this, I just got this small channel, and I do my best to kind of be part of the community and have positive interactions. And it was just great because I'd get stopped by someone I'd never met before, and they're like, "Hey, I watched the channel." It's like, that's great. I appreciate you. And we talked for a little bit. Got to meet a few kids that watched the channel. I met a 70-year-old knife maker that's like one of the bigger popular knife makers in the world. And he was like, "Oh, Kenman, I love your channel." It was like, what the hell? And then Donnie is like, "Dude, that guy's a legend." And I'm like, I'm not a knife maker, so I don't know a lot of the history of some of these guys. But I have some footage. I went to his table, checked out his stuff. Very cool. I can't remember his name right off the top of my, I can't remember a lot right now. I wish I should have filmed Paul singing a little bit. It was a very intimate setting because there was only like 50 of us in this kind of smaller room, that I didn't really get the camera out during like the event, although Paul wouldn't have mind. Nobody probably would have cared, but we were just kind of enjoying it. And then when he started singing, I was like, dude, this guy's good. And so we kind of just, you know, it was another one of those just enjoying the moment. Donnie's 70? I think he's 75. It's definitely fun watching everyone live from Blade Show. True. Did I say hi to Mick? Am I losing my mind? I am. On the Edge. What's up, On the Edge? Looking good. How are you today? How you feeling? Mick says, seriously warm my heart to watch all you have in such a special time. Dude, the live, like at the Airbnb with Smock and David and Ian and Hayden and Fred and Donnie, Ern, and Dong, and Derek, and Nate. I think I got everybody. It was so much fun. What's up, GHV? How are you doing, bud? So much fun. I need to settle down and get healthy and get back to it, though. I have a lot on my plate, and I know, and I apologize for it. I am just a dude who never has enough time to do all the things he wants to do, especially lately. And it's a little frustrating, but being able to be here, talk to you guys, your family, and it really, really helps me out a lot. I'm sorry I'm stuffy and coughing and trying to hold it together right now. Mick says, get the surgery needs, definitely going next year. Well, stay healthy first. I saw you got a Towser K on the table. Actually, Corey, this is a Towser S. I have 3 Towser Ks. And you can no longer get the Towser S. It's no longer being made. Here's the Towser K next to the Towser S. So the definitely different blade shape, chunkier, shorter, more stout, but they act the same. And I love Towser K. It's definitely big, but I've always wanted a Towser S. I've handled a couple, never really been able to enjoy it because you can't get them anymore. And long story short, Dragoon knows that I love them and had one, and he gave it to me at the show. So thanks again to Dragoon. Shout out to Dragoon. Good guy. Gave me a Towser S. Very, very cool. Wish I was there. Honestly, I'm not sure. On the Edge, the thing is there the variety of people and types at the show is vast. Old, young, men, women, all types, metalheads, country boys, everyone. And it's boom. It's boom. It doesn't matter. We all share an amazing thing. Dwayne Letterman. Oh, that hurt. Why did I do that? Because it's Dwayne and I can't not. What's up, dude? How are you? Oh my God. I'm about to die. Hold on. GHV. You're telling me got 7 kids, their kids, and one of their kids. Wow. Time is not right. My sister has 2 boys, my nephews. And just the 2 of them alone keeps them very, very busy. It's wild. On the edge. Yeah, all kinds welcome. Smock and Donnie are the furthest apart in types, but together had a good time. You know, it's wild because we do share a lot of commonality. Wow, my chat jumped again. I apologize. What's up, tired of it? This is a long live. We're pulling up on 2 hours. 8 and 8. Dan, don't die. I won't. You're all kind of freaks. Yeah, we definitely are. You ever fondled a mole sect? I want to try to track down a mantle real bad. Actually, mole sect reached out to me. Oh, shit. Wait. I'll find them. Maybe. There they are. Mole sect. Mole sect actually reached out to me about a year ago, and they sent me a few. This was when they only had 3 or 4 models. Goddamn. Sorry about that. Waiting for me to bring the stash back. Apologize. So they sent me a few knives. I did not pay for them. They sent them all to me. Thank you again, Mole Sect. But I got the Jungle, which is a beast. Got the cool texture on the handle. I got the front flipper Orbit, which is a really, really snappy, fun front flipper. And then I also got the, what is this? The Arch. This is the, I believe, the Mole Sect Arch with the, what do you call it? This wood. Can't remember. It's cool wood. Ask Donnie or someone to join. I don't have to talk as much. I'm not going to be going for that much longer anyway. My buddy Tri-State goes on at 7, and I don't have much energy to do this anyway. But you're right. I should have maybe had someone else on with me just to help. I'm good for the moment. I'm just dying a little. I'll be fine. Love the wood. Olive wood. That's what it is. A nice chunk of olive wood on here. Kind of has a double, or like a, you have to get past that detent situation. So when you go to swing it down, if you don't drop it far enough, you get kind of caught right here. And it's flipper tab only, but I do like the feel of it when it's open. Ultimately, I think of Molesec that I have, the front flipper Orbit is actually really nice. Really good hollow grind. What's up, J1 Doobie? Sharp, slicey, good point. Feels good in the hand. If anything, could have had a fatter butt, but it does feel really nice and it cuts really well. Take a dip in a bath full of cold water. Woo! And if you're looking for just a beast, the jungle is huge. This is a large, large knife. Look at how big that is. I mean, what is the overall? My big 10-inch, just about. Lion, not a sheep. Yeah, it's like, this is a kind of a PG-13 channel. We let loose a little bit, but try to keep it moderately under control. Damn it. All right, I'm going to be fine. We'll go for a little bit more here. I'm good. I'm going to be fine. Woo! Oof, my bad. What happened? You're good. Oh, Molesec mantle with the green crystal Timascus is gorgeous. They have some interesting designs. I never showed the hooch. Oh, I've got it right here. I just haven't opened it up. Thank you, Fred. I'm lost right now. Devo hooch, Blade City exclusive, about 6 months or so away. So this is the Devo hooch. Fred got it. It's really cool. No dying on the live stream. I haven't banned anyone. I haven't banned anyone. So this is the Devo hooch. Check that thing out. Feels really nice. Action's great. I dig it. If I send you a recipe of something will you feel better if you I'm sorry I didn't read that correct. Mick, sure. Send me the rest. I'll try it. Unless I have to buy like 20 ingredients. Donnie, Hate Nate showed off your knife today. Everyone loved it. I'm just so giddy. Donnie makes great stuff. I'm glad you love it, Nate. I'm really glad. It makes Donnie happy too. Katie K already knows how to make moonshine. I talked to Derek about that. It sounds kind of fun. I learned about the now I can't remember what it's called. Like the top and the bottom, like when you make moonshine, you gotta basically drain off the top part. Like so when you got it ready to go and you're gonna bottle it, you have to bleed off the top part first, like the first 10%, then you can collect, and then you throw away the last 10%, approximately. Thanks for the info, Derek. I wish Kevin would do a nice big cozy finger choil. Actually, this isn't bad because you've got a little curl right here and there. So it sits there, your second finger right there. You don't want it too far up here. Then there's too much separation between index and middle. This is great because Lynn, you still in here? Yeah, Derek, you still in here? We're talking about you. It's called discarding the heads. Yeah, I can't remember what he called it exactly, but I do remember having a good discussion about it with him. But finger choil right here, comfortable, middle finger there. Great texture on it, fun design, fun shape. I'm usually not a fan of the thumb trapezoids or whatever. Here it is closed. Look at how much separation though is. You can really get in there and flick it out pretty well. Give me 1 second. I had to blow my nose. All right. Dong lives in North Carolina. They teach you how to make shine in 2nd grade. That's funny. I don't know why, but I believe him. It's illegal to carry a blade longer than 3 inches in Illinois, but you can have a self-serving still in your garage. Isn't that interesting how that works? I agree. I think a full tie would be nice. I mean, a micarta inlay does feel good, and I do kind of like this design. It's fun. It's fun. The blade, something about the shape of the blade. Make this a little more stout of a tip. Does that make sense? Like round this down a little bit, snip off just a little bit of the pointy, and I would probably like the shape of it a little more. Not enough designers allow the flat choil of the blade to meet the scales to form that nice wide choil like the Rosie. There's Stacy. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Listening and lurking. What are you having for dinner tonight? I always live vicariously through the amazing things you cook and eat. Wait, is that denim? It looks like it's like a blue micarta. More sheep's footy and less Tonto-y, right? But it's all kind of just what design aesthetics you enjoy personally. I know everybody likes the slightly different blade shape. Stir fry and fried rice, that sounds great. I could totally eat that. I think they should just extend the swedge. Yeah, I get that. I hear that. But you got to experiment. You got to make different, shapes in order to, keep it interesting. Just make it a traditional drop. Yeah. The show Moonshiners is so staged and fake. I don't think I ever saw that one. That was probably after I started getting out of some of those types of shows. Thanks for sharing this, Fred. It's cool. For those that might have missed, this is the new Devo prototype. Probably 6 to 8 months away. I did get to handle it. Fred has this one. It's very nice. It's very nice. There's Hate Nate's Butte right there. Look at all those jimps on the back. Fantastic. I'm into cleavers too, Corey. I did see one that had the hole in the end that was kind of cool. I can't remember where that was. There was a lot of places. 940. Did I see them all? No. What's up, Matt Maurer? How are you doing? I am sick. I wish I could take Rachel out for a drink. She's hot. Right? Our shear 618 almost looks like a null knives. That's one sultry piece of furniture, Roger. Right chair. This was my carry today. I will be testing the case for all of you all. It was good to see Zach. Zach's great. I talked to him a few times during the live, and then I talked to him a few times just in passing. He's doing some really good things. He did have some new stuff that he did not have in Texas. So in my video, or was that in a live? I don't remember. Either way, I'll have a little link of the new stuff at Wingard Wearables. Made shine for years. It's hard work. Drinking, it's much easier. Right on, Jake. Let me correct myself. We're having drinks, not drink. Yeah, just one. Anyone done CAD on a knife and gone through an OEM for a proto? Had a question, says Corey. Mick sent me the recipe. I will check it out. Curious what it is. I almost kind of want some hot soup, even though I don't want hot because it's hot. You know what I mean? Honey, few cloves of raw garlic, lemon, maybe 2, ginger, mason jar. Steep it for a couple hours, 1 to 2 tablespoons every day. The longer it steeps, the better. Eat it with a saltine cracker to coat your stomach, because garlic can be strong. Honey, garlic, lemon, ginger. I like that. That sounds great. I'm going to try it. You should get some rest and drink lots of fluids. I will, Kathleen. I will. Very soon from now. Very soon from now. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. Get better. See you tomorrow. Going to Acme to see your friend try comedy at the open mic. Right on. Have fun, dude.
Guadalupe Conda, Vies Imperio, subscribed to the channel.
Guadalupe, thank you for subscribing. Enjoy. You've got to be helping push it. We're getting close. We're getting real close, kids. I mean, it's been over a year. It's been over a year since I hit 10,000 subs. When I started not monetizing lives, YouTube did not like that, and it's kind of dropped off. But that's not why I'm here. Why I'm here is for you. But we're at 10,999. Guadalupe, you just brought me to 10,999. We only have one more to hit 11,000 subs. And we can have an 11,000 subscribers celebration, which I thought would have happened a long time ago. I'm not complaining. Totally forgot tonight was Darkwater's actual stream, but doesn't look like he's going. What time does he go live, though? I thought he went live at like 7. Blade Show should help me. Oh, to get the... Well, again, I'm going to hit 11 for sure. But if you look here, 46 in the last 28 days. That's actually a lie. It's probably less than that. And I mean, used to get... In a month, I would usually get 300 to 800 in a month. And it really fell off, which is fine. Try Fisherman Friends cough drops. I've had those before. I should go get some. I should go get some. Keep working on it, Corey. I would love to help you out. I'm actually interested in more information on that as well. So we are almost there. Almost to the 11, which is pretty fun. But I'm definitely more about quality versus quantity. Chris, Unprofessional Dad, called off his live for this evening too. He usually goes on at what, 8? Well, my time. And Cole goes on at 7, so he's got a half hour till Tri-State. And to be honest, if you're asking me, Tuesday night's a Tri-State kind of night. I haven't been able to watch content much lately, though, at all. I'll donate for 11K giveaway. others want to also, that'd be awesome. Oh, I can't do that. Are you ready? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You don't know the what if I should die? Oh, he just went right in that hole. Little bastard. It's nice to have time to say hi to friends. I'm on that, Hate Nate. Nobody has to. I appreciate you all. Don't have to do. I'm just a guy. I think Lefty's new protos were over a G. Yeah, one of them was that big one. It's huge.
Get set.
Yo. Thank you, bud. I appreciate you. Robin with the $5. Much appreciated. Yeah. I wouldn't want to get anyone sick. I would never. I'd be like, I can't hang out with you guys. Or I can. I just have to be a boy in a bubble. Chris had to cancel. He was supposed to do a members giveaway. He's a good guy. I met him last year. We hung out quite a bit this year too. 6 p.m. Darkwater Actual Live, 7 p.m. Tuesday Night Top, Caleb, B's new knife, 7 knife mods, 8 Tri-State Tuesday, 8 p.m. canceled Knifeaholics. Thanks for the info on the edge. Oh my God. And Robin, thank you for the 5. But yeah, we'll do 11K giveaway soon. I also have the KB giveaway that we're going to be doing soon. It'll be all secret. I'm not big on doing a big advertising push that could draw numbers, subscribers, just for the giveaway. Cough drops could be good, but rest and liquids are more important. Don't go out, just rest and drink what you already have at home. I think I want to go get some cough drops though, and I could go run to the store. It's only like a mile away. And then just spend the rest of the night just chilling. Yo. Robin's going to be live with Shay this evening. Does Bees even do the 7 to 7:30 thing anymore? I don't know. You got COVID again? I've had COVID twice. First time it wasn't too bad. It was like 3 or 4 days, and I just felt that weak, kind of blah. Second time, I felt bad for like 5 or 6 days. I like secret and surprise giveaways. Shows the true friends, yeah. I like to keep it more intimate and in the family rather than just try to, oh, I could get 20 or 30 new subscribers to the channel. You know? Yeah. 11K can be members and subs only. No turd burglars. Yeah. There's at least one. I haven't done that in a while either. I was expecting to do a giveaway every couple of months, thinking I would get like 1,000 every couple of months because that's kind of how it was, and it really stopped. So that was unfortunate, but you know, what do you do? Again, not complaining at all. I'm the one who chose to turn off monetization on live streams. I accept it. Oh, I got COVID twice too. Ooh, the people that lose the whole sense of taste for a while. A friend of mine lost the sense of taste for months. That would just be weird. Shows who wants to be there to chill as opposed to just drawing in 100 people. Right. I'm not a fan of that. I would rather not grow and be able to continue to develop and enjoy my relationship that I've built with the actual quality people in this community. And that is you guys right here and many others that aren't here now. You doesn't mean you're not quality just because you're not here. I'm just a small little, tiny little speck in the world of awesome knife people. Mick didn't get his taste buds back for months. Yeah, that sucks. Oh yeah, YouTube shut down Weldon Curie's channel. I'm an optimistic, positive person, and his live last night, he made a new channel, and we're all kind of subbing to that. I have a feeling that when he gets a hold, and finally gets through, and they get back to him, that they're going to reinstate his channel, because what happened to him, kind of similar to like what happened to Lefty, what happened to Tri-State. They got their channels back, and I think that the one with Tri-State seemed to be kind of a more aggressively nasty scenario, and he got his channel back. And so I feel pretty positive that if we give it a few days here, Weldon Curie's channel should get reinstated. I feel pretty good about that happening. He's a good guy. It makes sense. But welcome to this world. You never know. Seems like giveaways change the conversation to anything but knives. That can be. Yeah, MC's live is hard to interact with the chat sometimes because it goes so fast. I think you'll get it back as well, says Mick. Yeah, I feel pretty confident, especially a bunch of people jumping on his second station. Positive comments. If anyone looks into it at all, they're going to figure it out. You know, what are they going to do? Like, oh, he spent all this time building up 10,000 subscribers and then just one day decided to change his passwords and everything, and then on that same day made a bunch of stupid content that didn't have anything to do with what he was. I mean, it's obvious. It's completely obvious that it was that type of a scenario. So I can only hope that it goes back or gets it back. Bat fried turtle tongue at a wet market in China. Wow. Dan, you need to chill tonight. Food, liquids, good horror movie, and rest. That sounds great. I reported the videos and left comments. So we're doing a positive. Yeah, he changed his voice and became a gamer. Like, it makes sense. It makes sense that it's like, well, this is obvious. Dan, listen to Dong, he knows. Dan, listen to Hate Nate, he knows. Right? Right? I love you guys. Time to get some rest? Okay. I will. But not without showing the gas station Second Amendment USA. This is about the... Tell me this ain't going to fit perfect in the gas station shelf. We have all the classic accoutrements, the terrible clip, the assisted opening, the designed in USA, made in China. And it has the Second Amendment on the blade. Gonna go right on this gas station shelf right here, bro. This is hilarious. This is just Derek isn't here. Ling Long Dong. Derek, what was the top and bottom of the shine called again? The top 10% and the bottom 10%. If If you want to see some pics of a mock-up of my design, I'd love some input. Corey, send it to me. I apologize. I saw you talking about it a little bit there. I've been missing some stuff in the chat. I'm doing my best. But Corey, go on my Instagram. Send me some stuff. I'd love to talk to you about it some more. Ed Harrison, my man. So good to see you again, bud. I wish I could get my Google account back. I can't even support and show my love. I see your love, Fed. I feel it too. I lost my what was it? My email. I had that Outlook account and it got hacked and I had to basically abandon it. I was like, I need to change all my other stuff and just back off of that one, and it threw me some stuff. KDK, you need to design your own knife. Yeah. I've been working on that slowly. I have some fixed blade designs. I have a couple folders in mind. I just got to, schmooze it up enough so I can just like go up to Joyce at Kansept and be like, here's my design. You guys going to make it? I have specific thoughts in mind and knives that I love and things that I wish I could change and tweak a little bit of the 800 plus knives that I've reviewed in the last few years. And I know I have a design language that would make me happy. It might not make other people happy. I'd love to do an overbuilt, just a ridiculous overbuilt, super thick. Hate Nate, it was awesome to finally meet the legend, Fed Harrison. That was one of those moments. I was sitting there. I know exactly where we were in the world, by the pit, by the stairs. Here comes Fed, and I got to bear witness to that first meeting when they're looking at each other and have no idea who the hell the other person is. And then as soon as you say the names, they're like, oh, bing, oh my God, dude, awesome. The KDK Poontastic. Yes. 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 I like it. Corey, if you're not on my Instagram, it's KDK in 4K. I could probably go to it quick. What in the hell is this? Home. I'll put a link in the description. Maybe. It lets me. There it is. There's a link to my Instagram, KDK in 4K. KDK's folding machete called the Voorhees. Let's talk about it, Corey. Send me some stuff, then let me know if you want me to share it with other people in lives or whatever, and we can chat. Get a hold of me, leave me a message on Instagram. Did I get my hands on the Katuo Allura? Maybe? I was over there, remembering the names of everything. Robin says, Corey, if you got money to burn, talk to Wyvern Kodiak about it. He designed his own knife and is producing it himself. He can tell you all about the costs. That's true. That is 100% true. That's some good advice from Robin. You should get a hold of Wyvern Kodiak, because he's definitely in that process, and his knife is just about to come out. Pre-orders and stuff are already done. It's a Katuo and Wicked Dream Designs collab. I don't remember if I did. I apologize, y'all. I gotta chill. I can't think straight anymore. Sis Stables, I'm gonna check out. I'm not because you just got here. It was wonderful hanging out with you as well, Kathy. But yeah, I'm gonna take some meds and go lay on the couch and try to feel a little better. Ooh, Let's look at this real quick. Oh, that's hot. Yeah, that's gorgeous. How's that flicking hole work? Good? Oh, and it lines up. No, it doesn't. It just mimics the handle. That's cool. Katuo Allura. I'm into it. Goodbye, consciousness. Time to clock out. All right. Thank you for the super chats, guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all for being you and making my life more awesome by having you in it. I am gonna rest. Yeah. Magnus, let's ho. Magnus, let's ho. Good to see you again, Brown Sugar. And Neil McKenzie, guys popping at the end. Yep. We're shutting her down. Thank you all so much. More talk from Blade Show. I still got lots of stories, lots of fun. We'll continue on Thursday. I got league tomorrow. I don't know how that's gonna go. I'll at least run it if I don't play. Which then I can sit there and chill. It's not a big deal, but we'll see. Hopefully, take it day by day. But more talk from Blade Show. Videos coming soon. I'm not going to edit anything tonight. I'm going to look and see if I got another one that I can just post, like Nico's Pocket Check. If you haven't watched Nico's Pocket Check, go check it out. He got his record. I think he had 46 knives in his Pocket Check. 46. It's like a 4-minute video. Enjoy. I appreciate all the kind words, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't ever change. I'll do my best. I think we all change. We all evolve on a regular basis, but keep your values and your core true. All right. Magnus, let's hope for life. I include all of you, but it's this special Thomas, Grateful, Hate Nate. For sure. But all of you guys, everyone in here, ladies, everyone, thank you. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Stay sharp. Shit like that.